Now, the world's richest man, Elon Musk, has completed his $44 billion takeover of Twitter. That's according to US media, and an investor in the firm. A number of senior executives, including the boss, Parag Agrawal, have been understood to have been sacked and escorted out of the company's San Francisco headquarters by security. We have Professor Kevin Curran, Professor of Cybersecurity at Ulster University. Kevin, I was just seeing a tweet that Elon Musk has put up here, and basically just says the bird is freed. What's this mean for him? What does he want to do with it?
We don't know for sure. All we know is that Elon Musk has finally bought Twitter. He started back in April when he became one of the largest shareholders in Twitter, that he wanted to join the board, and the board of Twitter refused, and then he went on a rampage since then. He obviously put in a £44 billion bid, and then it was eventually accepted, but it looked like he wasn't going to take over. But of course, we don't know what's going to happen here, because Twitter really has not made a profit yet, but it's a core social media platform, especially among journalists and among powerful elites in the world. But now he actually it looks like he will actually become, the new CEO.
Well, he's referring to himself on Twitter as the chief twit now, I think, is what he's got up there. In terms of what I suppose what's going to happen next with Twitter, we've seen Meta, which owns Facebook and Instagram, WhatsApp, perhaps seeing a little bit of a drop in their share price. And what about Twitter and the social media bubble, I suppose? I mean, it's almost in a sort of strange place, social media.
It is really. I mean, He'll find that actually, of course, Elon Musk is the richest man in the world. He's incredible. He's CEO of many ventures, including a space rocket company, that actually transports astronauts to the space station. But he'll soon find out that actually rocket science is easier than trying to herd people on Twitter, because of course Twitter is a social media platform where people will say, like any social media platform, people tend to say what they want to say, and it can be a cesspool at times, really. But the vision he's given is that he wants it to become kind of a platform where people, a digital town square really for the future, because everything's gone online, and he wants to have a place where people can say things again, and people can connect. But of course, when it comes to social media, people tend to say what they feel like saying, and again, we have all sorts of legal,
it's a tough balance, the freedom of speech, but not libeling anyone at the same time on Twitter. I suppose on a final point, Donald Trump was one of the most high-profile people to effectively be booted off Twitter. He's never been allowed back on. There is suggestions that Elon Musk will allow him to come back. Well, what do you think? Do you think that will happen?
It's possible. Elon does what he wants to do. The guy is quite unique. He's an enigma. There's days I wake up and I think, yeah, he's one of the smartest people who ever existed. And other times I wake up and I think he's a charlatan, but he is smart. But he is into self-promotion with his companies. He claims things all the time. He's probably one of the greatest, advertisers in the world, really. So he is different. There's people who've only got to know him lately, but the guy's been a household name in my house for 10 years plus. He really is an incredible guy, and no one can really run companies like he does. But he does tend to have a kind of a dramatic side to him, kind of where he will just say what actually suits the investors, suits the public, whatever else. But he does deliver. He has the leading car company in the world, the space rocket company, and whatever else he's done. So it's hard to know. It's hard to know where he makes money with this, but it does give him a very, very powerful platform, and he can control a lot of powerful people in the future.
Great to have you this morning. Thank you, Professor Kevin Curran there, Professor of Cybersecurity at Ulster University.
On BBC Sounds, your radio, TV and smart speaker. This is The Breakfast Show on BBC Radio Foyle.